Yo, we are back with another video, and today, what's it called? The Truth DT recently, like in the last hour, he just uploaded a video of ranking all Dokkan units from 1 all the way up to Namek Goku, and I thought it was interesting, so I decided let me find it and let me do my own iteration of it. Alright, to start off, where the fuck is Vegeta and Trunks? So we're gonna put Vegeta and Trunks all the way at 1. It's no contest. If you think he's not number 1, Cope and Seath, you're wrong, you're dumb. La da 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 doop dap doop, you're dumb. Number 2, Truth, he didn't put the Year 7 LRs at 2 and 3. He decided to separate them. So mine personally, I will put God Goku second. Personally, I think he's second just because of the better link set. He has Prepare for Battle, while for whatever reason the SJ4s are missing Prepare for Battle. You know, it's weird because their best linking partners do have Prepare for Battle, and they lose shocking speed when they go from TUR to LR, aka the EZA Super Saiyan Force, the LR version. My god, this is long. I'm definitely gonna have to streamline this. Okay. 3. The where are they? Fuck, I just lost them. Yeah, the LR Super Saiyan Force. Really good units. They have not aged one bit at all. They're still very good. They just came out on global. Sadly, I got shafted and I did not pull a single one. I'm about like 900 stones deep, still without any. So, actually, we're gonna pause the recording and we're gonna be right back because the shit is too long. God damn. Alright, sorry for the intermission. We are back. So yeah, like I was saying, the Year 7 LRs, they're very good. They're still very good top units in the game. And I think there's a very large gap between them and the next upcoming units. And their kits are still really viable. We haven't got any more red zone stages other than the first 2 for GT bosses and movie boss units. Right now, I don't think you need them to beat this content, but with part 2 and upcoming red zone bosses, you're definitely gonna need them, especially if you don't have any of the 200% leader skills. So if you're a global player, summon away on this banner. It is very important to summon on these. These are the best banners we have out in Dokkan history on global right now, so I recommend you summon. Alright, so next we have Goku and Gohan. Now, Goku and Gohan, very stellar unit. Very good. I was surprised when it came out, and I saw their stats. I'm like, not their stats. I saw their details, and I thought they were like, gonna be mid. And then you see the video, and it's like they're doing bonkers numbers with like bonkers defense. And they have a really solid link set, and they link up really well with the Goku and Gohan, the STR one. So yeah, very solid unit overall. Next we got, where's Golden Frieza? Fuck. Okay, Golden Frieza's not on here, unless I'm just blind. Golden Frieza. The AGL one. Alright, yeah, fuck it. We'll just put him up there. You're AGL Golden Frieza. He's not gonna get anywhere on the list anyway. He's very bad. So yeah, AGL Golden Frieza. Like top 5 unit. He's already number 5 right now, but he's a very good unit. One problem is he doesn't have the best teams right now. His only really good team is Master Revolution with the Blues, and surprisingly, he does link up really well. I think they share 4 links, if I'm correct. Yeah, probably like 4 links, but really good unit overall. I think my issue with him is, number 1, the amount of teams you could run him on, and he doesn't have big bad bosses. I don't know why they don't give Golden Frieza units big bad bosses, but I really think they should. And also, his damage reduction like leaning off all the way to 30. You see, if his damage reduction went from 90% to 30% slower, like for like each time he was shown on a rotation, he lost the damage reduction instead of like every passing turn, I think he'd be better than Goku and Gohan personally. Alright, so I feel like after them, actually no, fucking Raditz, hilarious. Ginyu, right now I know the list is kind of looking like the truth, but personally I think like I don't know, I kind of share the same viewpoint on like how to judge units. So yeah, AGL Ginyu, very surprising unit when he first came out. He is very stellar. Some people even make the argument that he's probably better than Year 7 LRs. And with his team composition, I can see the argument. I mean, his team is like really cohesive. Like all the units link up well together, supporting, good damage, guard, everything healing. The team does it all, and it's a really cohesive team. He destroys Red Zone. He destroys everything. He's a good Super Battle Road unit. When you transform and you have Jace, you can get the Scouter, which is like best ability in a game right now. Really good unit overall. And next unit I have is the Tech Androids. Similarly to how they are in Legends, they are just very overall busted. Very solid kit. My one gripe with them is their leader skill. It is mediocre as hell. Future Saga 170, that is good, but Worldwide Chaos, I think that was just a complete bag fumble. Personally, I think that he should have led androids, and if he led androids, like, would I put him above Ginyu? Maybe. If his leader skill was different, I think I put him above Ginyu. The tech androids, they nullify, very high defense, and their nullification, I think, is just definitely the best part of them overall. Oh, and the ghost usher, quote unquote. When you're facing 3 or more enemies, or you're just facing one enemy, you get the ghost usher, and they use them in a lot of people use them in Easy A's because they're really good, and like, I don't know. Personally, I just think they're right there. Alright, so next, we got... Alright, where's AGL Cell? Now, I think this is where me and the truth depart a little bit, but I don't think that it's that much of an issue. So, we got AGL Cell. AGL Cell, really good Dokkan Fest. He's good in his first form and his second form in Super Battle Road. When you're more in like long difficult events, his stats do taper off a little bit, but I don't think it's that much of an issue. However, when he goes to perfect form, he is just a monster. I think he's probably better than Tech Androids once he's perfect cell. Like starting the turn with 300k defense and he triple supers, he's like, I like 900k defense, like just insane. And then like he has a high chance to crit. I think no, maybe I'm wrong. High chance to crit, or I think it's a high chance to additional. It's a high chance to additional, but he can dodge. He does it all in this kit. He is just an incredible unit overall. Only thing that's really holding him back, it's his link set. I think. Well, it's not his link set that's really the issue. It's his link set pertaining to the units that would link up with them. So like the androids team is like the way you want to run the androids team now is like 17 unit, like 17, 18, 19 and 20. They like Cell with his big bad bosses, he kind of clashes with the team. But if you run him alongside Super 17 or 19 or 20, that will cover up some of the issues, or the LR AGL androids. Really good unit with Cell. Fist Cell really helps him out a lot. Fist Cell, extremely good. What's it called? Yeah, just an extremely good linking partner and a very solid unit overall. But back to his links. He does not have key in his passive, and he only really has shocking speed as a key link, which is alright if you're linking him with other shocking speed units, like I don't know, Omega Shenron for example. But other than that, like I think that if he had key in his passive, he'd definitely be a better unit overall. So next we have STR Gohan and Goku. People shit on Goku, but I think he's still pretty good. Once he builds up his passive and he's dodging, he's pretty good. Only gripe with them is that I wish he just had built-in additionals. Like the way you read his kit, it's like you'd want him to additional super, but he does not have that chance to build in built-in additionals, and he's STR, so at 55%, he doesn't even get the free 5 additional that AGL and Fizz units had. So personally, if I were to go back and do this unit, I'd give them medium chance to do an additional super attack. Do a guaranteed attack that has a medium chance or high chance to be a super attack. Personally, that's how I build him to get out STR Gohan. Now, when STR Gohan comes out, just utter destruction. 9 million attack stats, builds up guard, high defense. He can counter beam super attacks. Really good unit overall and a very solid link set. Now, I'm doing this on the fly, so I'm trying to look and see who I'd put up next. Oh shit, I'm not gonna lie, like, this is pretty fucking hard. I mean, there's a lot of good units in the game. So, let me see. I honestly don't know who would I put next. Holy shit, this is harder than it should be. Why is it as hard? You know what, we'll pause and we will be right back. Alright, we're back. After further thinking, I think I know where I want to put who I believe for the next few units. So next we got the LR Super Saiyan 4s. Now the LR Super Saiyan 4 is really surprising EZA, to be honest. They just like came out of nowhere, like no one really expected them, to be honest with you. So actually I do this. Yeah. So, we'll start off with the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, really good unit for Red Zone. He puts up 10 million attack stats, probably like 400, 500k defense after Super, 30% chance to counter, nullifies attacks on his 24 key, or on his active skill. And the active skill is really underrated. Like, I remember when they first came out, like, the active skill just did massive damage. Like, it blew away other units. Like, it was just fucking crazy. Amazing link set. Saiyan Roar, especially if you link him up with the LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, you're just doing massive damage. Only thing is that back to Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, I wish they had Saiyan Roar. I don't know why they left it off, but for whatever reason, like the Gogeta, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just doesn't have Saiyan Roar, which is a fumble. You're leaving out an extra 10% attack and defense. But anyway, solid leader skill, 180% to Goku family, and whatever fuck else to AGL. But really good leader skill, and overall really comprehensive unit. Now Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Personally, I just put Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta over Goku, mostly because of his defense. He starts out with better defense, and if Super Saiyan 4 Goku doesn't double super, then Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is just better than him defensively. Like, I've seen many videos of Vegeta just overall ending up taking Omega Shenron's attacks better than Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, obviously you wouldn't want to take him into Broly because he's STR. I mean, you could, but I mean, there's better units than him, like the tech androids to bring in there. So I mean, he's like basically like Goku, but just a tiny bit better. So I don't really have much to say on that. So next, I'd bring out Kaioken Goku. Kaioken Goku, very good unit. I just wish he was a Dokkan Fest exclusive. I just wish he wasn't a Yellow Coin LR. It's a shame, honestly. But he's still really good overall. He does ridiculous attack stats, even without a Vegeta. Like, the Truth did a level 10 link showcase. He was putting out like 8-10 million attack stats with a 50% chance to crit. And he's changing orbs like STR orbs. You know, fuck. You know, Vegeta's not, the Tech Vegeta counterpart is not going to be on the list. For whatever reason, Dokkan just fumbled the fuck out of him. And it's honestly just a disgrace. And they just made the Kaioken Goku like a bajillion times better. So, yeah. Kaioken Goku, he massively raises attack and defense on Super, I believe. So, like, after Super Attack, like, his defense is over, like, 500k, and, like, you just, like, did, like, bajillion damage, like, for free. And he's always sitting, like, you're gonna get 24 key with him, like, all the time. You're never gonna see the 12 key. But I think you should go with the additionals for him. But overall, very solid unit. I just wish that, what's it called? They, his animations, you know, this is supposed to be a top 10, but it's his intro animation. I just wish it was better. But, he's a really good unit. There's just other better units, better built units than him, honestly. Like, that's the only thing I could really say about this, Kaioken Goku. There's just better units out there than him. So next, we have the 3-year LRs. Actually, you know, I won't mention Gogeta because I think there's a gap between Vegeta and Gogeta. So we got in Super Vegito, very good unit. His base form is, I think people shit on his base form more than they should. I think it's pretty solid. Like, I'm pretty sure after Super he's around like 300k, 400k defense with like a 30% chance to dodge, and they're putting out like 5-6 million attack stats, which, I mean, I don't think it's anything to like really scoff at. So I don't understand why people downplay his base form. But he hasn't come out on global yet, and I only seen videos, so maybe I'm just wrong. I haven't tested him out yet myself, so I wouldn't know. But that's what I think. And when he goes Super Vegito, once he goes Super Vegito, I think you could shoot him up to like STR Goku and Gohan. Honestly, I think once they transform, they blow past the Easy A Super Saiyan 4s and Kaioken Goku. And with the counters and the damage reduction, like, it's a nasty combo. You could put him in slot 1. After Super, he's going to be like over 400k defense with 30% damage reduction, doing so much damage, and his super attacks are going to do a lot of damage. It's crazy unit once he transforms, but before he transforms, you're just stuck with him, and it's alright, but I don't know how far that will get you in some content. And also Ki is another big issue with both of the 3-year LRs. They do have a good like key mechanic, but if you don't have orbs, you're gonna struggle to get that 18 key sometimes. So yeah, into LR Vegito. So who would be next? Not Chaco, no. I don't think they're on that list yet. This is interesting. It do got the brain jogging, I'm not gonna lie. I think 19, I am not 100% sure yet. I think, cause the thing with with 19 and 20 is that, like, they're just like fucking Jesus. Like, I don't know, like, they're so good. They work well with the androids, the tech androids. They what's it called? They heal when they absorb super attacks. They have a scouter at a certain amount of HP. Just just a really well built unit. Hmm. You know, okay. I'll put him here for now because Rakum and Goldo are just better than him, but I would not know where to put Rakum and Goldo yet. Yeah. You know, in my head, before I recorded this, I just thought it was going to be, like, hella easy to do, but no, like, Loki got, the brain going, I'm not going to lie. Alright, so how about this? We will cut, and, hopefully by the time we come back, we have, like, most of the units I want on this list, and, we'll just go straight in a row, and we'll just talk about it. Alright, we are back, and it took me like 20 minutes to just think over this, and I am done, I believe. I'm too lazy to write the numbers, so fuck y'all. So after thinking about it, I think I have come up with my, well, I don't think, like, although I was given 20 minutes, like, I just wanted to. Oh shit, God Goku. Okay, if God Goku, I forgot. With Truth's Link, it didn't have God Goku. All right, let's just say this is God Goku. If I put God Goku right around, wow, shit. I put God Goku right here. Yeah, right there. Oh nope, I'd put him right here. Yeah, I'd he'd be in between Janemba and Rakumen Goldo. Yeah, that's where I'd put him. So, yeah, I left off from in Vegeta, really solid unit. Future Gohan, really saved by the best unit in the game, Vegeta and Trunks. Now he actually has a solid Trunks unit to be run alongside with, and as well as Majin Vegeta. Now they both have really good, solid partners. And that parental and bond team / future. Whew. Powerful team. Do not want to sleep on that team at all. Best team in the game, hands down. Half of the units on the list are, unless let's start counting. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, yeah. You are, you are, you are, you are. You're on future, but I'll count that. You are, I'm not sure actually. They probably are, so I'll say you are. You are, you definitely are. You are, you are, you're on future, you're on parental and bond, you're on parental and bond, you're on parental and bond, you're on like 80% of the list is on their team, and most of these units, no, not most, some of these units are on Battle of Fate. Vegeta and Trunks, obviously, God Goku, and Vegeta, Gogeta, Battle of Fate. I believe they're on Battle of Fate. You guys are definitely on Battle of Fate. You're on Battle of Fate. I believe you're on Battle of Fate. I don't think you're on Battle. No, you're not. You're not on Battle of Fate. You're not on Battle of Fate. Movie units don't count. I think you're not on Battle of Fate either. You're on Battle of Faith. I don't think you're on Battle of Fate. I don't think he's on, UI Goku's not on Battle of Faith. You're not on Battle of Faith. You're on Battle of Faith, which is why, you're looking way better now with that 200% leader skill. But yeah, overall, this unit just buffs, like, majority of the units. Even, Vegeta and Trunks, no one talks about this, but he really buffs Evolution Vegeta. Now he actually has like a slot 1 unit that you can sit in front of. They take all the attacks, and you let Evolution Vegeta just be a slot 2 monster doing like multiple 4 million attack stats, and just when he transforms, that 70% chance to crit, and like he's like 700, 800k defense. Like you could put him up against Broly, and I mean he would take. Well, maybe not Broly. I mean, shit, he'd probably take like 600. Okay, I don't think he'd survive a super attack, but he would survive normals, and in any other stage, he would do pretty good. Majin Vegito, we already know how good he is. Like I said before, with Future Gohan, he does get buffed with Vegeta and Trunks. Anyways, the blue duo from Resurrection F, very solid unit. Goku does really good damage really fast. He builds up really quick. I'll just run through this very quick. When he goes into Vegeta, very good. I wish Vegeta kept the orb changing. Uh, I do I want to say I wish he changed links. No, it's whatever. It's a minuscule thing. I did wish Vegeta had a little bit more he could additional in his passive. Other than that, he's a really solid unit. They do really good damage. They could tank in Red Zone Broly, hardest boss in the game. So really good. Fizz Gogeta, he's good, but he's very disappointing in comparison to his counterpart. For whatever reason, they just love to shaft the Gogeta units in comparison to the Vegito units. He is really good. I wish he was just better defensively. I just don't think the dodge is enough to save him in Red Zone. He's getting tapped for like almost like 100k per normal. It's not that good. I mean, it's only in some stages that he takes that, but I just wish he was built better defensively. And the super effective against all types and a crit, it's kind of repetitive. There's no point for one if you're just gonna give him the other. I think personally he would have done better with guard for the first 3 turns or something. Because I mean, like, fuck it, in a movie he literally just tanks Janemba's punch, takes it straight to the face. How is that not a guard unit? How is that a dodge unit? Like, if anything, Vegito is a dodge unit. He was just dodging all Buhan's attacks, but fucking Gogeta just taking it to the face. You know, I don't know why I'm ranting about this. This is dumb. Anyway, Super Saiyan 3 Goku came out during New Year's 2021/2022. Very good Dokkan Fest exclusive. He's on so many teams. I think he has the most 200% leader skills in the game at the... Yeah, I believe he does. He is on a lot of 200% leader skills. Very good. What's it called? I wish he was a little bit better defensively before he supered attack. But he's very good. He does so much damage as Super Saiyan 3. Very good link set. Yeah, Saiyan lineage. No, he does not have shocking speed, but he does have like the really common Saiyan link sets. So he links up well with a lot of units on here. And once he transforms to Super Saiyan 3, he does work well with Majin Vegeta. And you could run both of them on Vegeta and Trunks' team, which is really good, which makes the Vegeta and Trunks just shoot up even more. Honestly, I'd say there's a gap between Vegeta and Trunks and then the gods, but even then, the gap is like the gap between like 2 and 3 compared to like the rest of the game is like so big. I don't think I need to create that gap between 1, 2, and 3. So yeah. Next, STR Kid Buu. STR Kid Buu, really good Dokkan Fest. Only issue is that he doesn't have a 200% leader skill and he's lacking partners. Does a lot of good damage. He does super attack nullification against melee super attacks. I just wish it wasn't against melee super attacks, but it's still a cool gimmick. LR Janemba, really overrated. I don't know on Twitter. You know, Mass Negan and The Truth are like Janemba defenders, and as they should, because he's like really good, and I don't know why people sleep on him. Like, oh, he doesn't do that much damage, but like he's like, well, I think I'd say Vegeta and Trunks are now the best defensive unit in the game, but Janemba has to be like second or third, or like top 5 defensive units in the game. He has big bad bosses. He does have the rage mode, which could save you damage. He just needs a 200% leader skill somehow with STR Buu, and he will do really good. Rikumen Goldo, busted unit. They guard. They do like they just tank really well. Honestly, I would put them higher, but I don't know where I would put them, so I'm leaving them right here. Uh, this is supposed to be Tech Out Goku. Tech Out Goku, really good. Movie boss. And Pure Saiyans, he does not take any damage with them whatsoever. Very solid unit overall. Uh, I just wish that in a dream world he did not only have that damage reduction against everyone else. No, I said that wrong. Fuck. I just wish he had that damage reduction against everyone in the game. Also, like that would be useful because like in like let's say BoJack for example, since the minions for whatever reason are not movie bosses, like I don't know why the fuck they're not, but they're not. But he would take damage against them. Maybe if you doubled super, you'd be fine, but how often is that gonna happen? Exactly. So I just wish that he had the damage reduction against all enemies. Uh, 19 and 20. I talked about 19 and 20. I had them like up here around Vegito, but after thinking, there's just better units out there than them, and you really only run them on the Android team, and that's not a bad thing because the Android team is a really powerful and really built and cohesive team. Like I said, he absorbs super attacks. He does all this healing. He does good damage. Like he's really defensive, like a support unit should be. Uh, Next, Goku and Piccolo just recently released on Global right before the anniversary. Luckily, I was able to pull him. He's a really good unit overall. I really like the homage to the 5 minutes to charge up the special beam cannon, which is represented by the guard. I think that's really cool. Really solid unit overall. When he transforms to Piccolo, he does massive damage, but one thing is that his defense is really lackluster. And, like, if you want to use him in Red Zone and specifically use that stacking, I think you have to get, like, really lucky with the way enemies' attacks are placed. UI Goku, he's a god. He's just power crept, I guess, by Red Zone, and there's just obviously other better units out there, and he's still really good in Red Zone. The only thing is that Broly blocks dodging, so that does bump him off the list a few notches. Future Gohan and Trunks, I didn't see him on Truth's list to be honest, but I think they're really good. Future Gohan and Trunks, I just wish that they had more damage reduction in their kit. I don't know why they only have 8% damage reduction before they transform. I think that's kind of dumb. They should have more damage reduction. When they transform, Future Gohan is just a monster. Really good and well-designed unit in order to get to Future Gohan. So yeah. Next, AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta. Really good unit. Very well-designed unit. I saw on Twitter people shitting on him, but like, sorry, but you're just unlucky. He's really good overall. Gets up to 800k defense. After like 4 supers. Doing like, let me see. Let's say he shoots out 4 million attacks. That's one. All right, let's say he does three super attacks with a 70% chance to crit. He's probably doing over 12 million attack stats, like freely, which is really good. Really good leader skill as well. Yeah, 200% leader skills came out, but we hadn't had a really good one for Pure Saiyans, and he's still the best Pure Saiyan leader out there. And 170% is a good enough leader skill to take into Red Zone, so you want to definitely take that into account. Full Power Frieza, really powerful unit. He has been tapered off a bit by Red Zone. His start of turn defense isn't the best to put him in slot 1 for him to get the additional supers. Same thing with Namegoku, which I will get to later. One of his issues is definitely linking partners. Third form Frieza fell off a cliff. He was really good when he came out, but now third form Frieza was really just a bunch of stats, and you got lucky. And like, I mean, if you do get lucky, he can hold his own, but like, once again, it is luck. So like, if you get unlucky with the amount of super attacks he does, in a short amount of time you have, you could be fucked. Also, Ginyu's Terrifying Conquerors team, it's good for Ginyu units, but it's not really good for Big Bad Bosses units since the team is centered around Big Bad Bosses units. So, it's kind of wonky to run full power freeze on a team like that, but who knows? We could get like, I don't know, like a Dokkan Fest metal cooler core, like with the actual name core, and he's a 200% leader skill for Wicked Bloodline. Who knows? And then maybe we could shoot full power freeze up. Namek Goku, which the tier list is about. Namek Goku, really solid unit. I just think full power Frieza is better than him because he does start with better turn defense. And, I don't know. I think full power Frieza just builds up quicker than him, in my opinion. Namek Goku, really good. He did get buffed a lot by Future Gohan and Vegeta. I said Future Gohan and Vegeta. Future Trunks and Vegeta. Now you could really put him into slot 2 and you let him stack up. He is not a slot 1 unit at all. Like, the only place you want to put him in slot 1 is probably like Super Battle Road or like LGE or GTLGE or LVE, one of those events, stacking events that you could build up for a while. His damage is really good, but I feel like he's overrated defensively. Like, oh, he could take Broly's attacks. Like, no, he'd just get folded. Next, Tech Ultimate Gohan, the GOATs. He hasn't aged a bit. I mean, his damage has. I mean, his defense a tiny bit. Like, turn 1, maybe he's not taking double digits, but after like turn 2, turn 3, he's not much can touch him. Later still is good. Only thing is that he gives Hybrid Saiyans 130% HP, which is not cutting it anymore. Like, if you have that much HP, like, you're probably sitting around 40k not 40k, 400,000 HP, and most red zone bosses are like, their normals are probably gonna cut off half of that shit really quickly. So L leader skill, I guess, but very solid kit, and it stood the test of time. Now we got EZA Tech Vegito Blue, very good. He's like Namek Goku. He does take a while to build up, but I do think he does stack up like faster defensively than Namek Goku. I believe he's just doing more supers in a turn than him. He does really good against Red Zone Broly. Especially the last phase, since he is AGL and this guy's Tech. So the only thing I'd put them like in the same tier of unit, but Namek Goku just does more damage turn 1 than him, and it takes him a while longer to get to the damage that Namek Goku is doing. Next, AGL Kid Gohan, very solid unit. I remember when he first came out, like, no one ever talked about him. Like, my friends, no one ever talked about him. And then all of a sudden, they just realized how good he is. And he's really good in Red Zone. And, yeah, I have Rose under him. Yeah, I have Rose under... No, I have Rose below him. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking English. Yeah, I have Rose under him. Very, I just think AGL Gohan is a better support type unit than Rose, which I view Rose at. He is more of a support type unit / defensive unit. What's it called? He has very great utility on a lot of teams. He can stun, he can heal, he can guard, and he does support, and he does all of that. So overall, I think he's a really good unit that you should definitely include on any team you can. Rose. Now, at the time of me recording this video, Rose probably can be moved up. Honestly, I think I may just do that. I will put Rose here, and I put Tech Vegito Blue here. So Rose Mazu just got his EZA, and he's looking like a top 5 unit in the game. If I were to have LR Rose and Zamasu over here, they'd probably be in the same spot as Tech Gohan and Goku, and everything just gets shifted down. Very good. But what's it called? Rose just complements the unit so well. They share like 6 out of 7 links, nasty damage, and I mean the Rose Masu does make it a little easier for SDR Goku Black to just sit in slot 2 and probably deliver his final blow. Truth did a video on him today, and like Rose Masu was hitting like 14 million attack stats, and like in red zone that may be enough for Rose to do a chip of damage and for him to get his final blow buff. So when you go into the next turn with him, you could potentially put SDR Rose in slot 1 if you decided to for whatever reason. So yeah, I think this is the tier list I am alright with. I kind of thought it through, kind of didn't. I wish I did think about it a little more through, but for the most part, I think I am fine with this list. This is my second Dokkan video. I have more coming out soon. I plan to do more, and let me know in the comments what you want me to do next. And thank you guys. Have a good night.